In terms of advice to a gubernatorial candidate, I would suggest that the most important thing we could do is to reframe the education debate or discussion. I think for too long, education has been seen as a liability. As a liability in the sense that it's something we need to cut, and perhaps if we cut hard enough, it might go away. It can't go away. Our economic future, our future in general, depends on education. I think we have to look at it as an asset. I think it's probably one of our most critical assets in terms of economic development. I think when you look at workforce training, if you look at the creation of a civil and democratic society, education becomes absolutely critical. I was at this meeting last year, and I was really struck by some of the comments of one of the keynote speakers. And the discussion in general was that we could squabble or continue to squabble about the pieces of an ever-declining pie. The pieces were getting smaller and smaller. We could either fight about that, or we could make a bigger pie. I think that education is one of the most potent tools that we have at our disposal to make that bigger pie. I think we need to embrace that thinking. I think we need to use it as a tool and move forward very consciously. I think we also haven't done a good job in terms of defining what we want education to do. I think education has become a catch-all. Whenever a human service agency diminishes its capacity, the school picks it up. Whenever an after-school program closes, the school picks it up. And at this point, schools are responsible for a real vast array of services. I'm not sure that we should be providing all of those, and I think that certainly contributes to the cost question. So what I would love the opportunity to do is have a discussion about what that quality education looks like, and what our job really is. What would we like to accomplish? Because some of the things we've kicked around is, I don't think it would be too difficult in a short period of time for Vermont to have the most highly educated and skilled workforce in the country. I think that's within our grasp. But we have to make that goal. If we had that workforce, what kind of impact would that have on attracting business and industry to the state? Those are the questions that come to mind for me. And again, I think that education, if we view it as an asset rather than as a liability, can help us towards a much, much better, more positive future.